Mother.
All right, we're going to be one less person to show next week, too. So, hey, everybody, welcome to Nerd Talk. It is 6:30. Hey, big news. Big news.
What's the news?
Big news is we are going to 7 o'clock starting next week.
Yay.
Yeah, we're going to make it easier for some of our hosts to get here. So, because a lot of you guys come from work, and I don't care about that one. He can just miss all the time. But anyway, whatever.
You would miss me.
Oh, yeah, no, trust me. I'd
you
miss you like a bad fart.
If I didn't come, you would probably start texting me during the show. I miss you.
No, I'd be like, hey, look where you're not. Ha ha. Yeah, anyway. But anyway, so yeah, it's going to be a good night. We're going to be talking about stuff. We're trying this. We're on this set for a little while until I can finally make my mind up what we're going to do over at the Nerd Talk set. I have something in mind, but I probably need help doing it because I'm lazy and don't want to do it by myself, and I want everybody else to help, just like that's the way it should be. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Does that make sense? But anyway, yeah, so tonight we're going to talk about, so I think, have you watched Good Omens?
I've seen a little bit of the first episode. Have
you
read the book?
No.
Okay.
Have you seen any?
A little. I know it's supposed to be.
How much have you seen?
Like 5 minutes. And
have you read the book?
You haven't seen any.
No.
Bree, how many have you seen?
All of it. I finished last night at like 11:30.
Boom.
That's why I didn't send assets until today, because I wasn't sure if I was going to finish the series, and I wanted to get the whole thing done.
I literally sat Sunday and watched the whole thing.
My little book nerd heart is a Twitter. It was amazing.
It was. So we're going to start. So first, what we do is we'll let Rob put the overlay asset on that show, so we don't get our assets handed to us, because we have. And when it's ready, let me know, Rob, and then we'll roll that intro. But to me, it was like a mix of Bill and Ted's Bogus Adventure and Dumb and Dumber. When you mash those up and then put a British humor on top of it, you literally walk away going, what the hell did I just watch?
And that's basically the consensus from everybody who's watched it that hasn't read the book first.
Right.
Because the book is, like, they did amazing. Like, they blew Harry Potter and every single other literary adaptation out of the water doing this.
Right.
Like, this was incredible. 6 hours devoted to one book. Like, that is what every book nerd has wanted forever. And it's amazing.
But then so it's done, right?
It's done. Yes, it's finished.
There won't be
They're
another
over.
season.
No, Terry Pratchett died. So that's another thing. This book that it's based on was written by 2 separate authors in 1990. No internet, no email, no crap like that. They snail mailed this back and forth to each other. And it was like a day and a half in between, and they would call and they would talk about things. They'd call each other in the middle of the night and talk about this book that they created together that was supposed to be a satire on society at the time. But in 1990, that was right after the Berlin Wall fell. It was right after the Cold War ended. So they were actually, we were actually all in peacetime for the first time in a while.
Right.
Like, we weren't scared of anything. Everything was chill. The world was happy. So they did an apocalypse.
I mean, the world's not happy now. I'm happy. My man's sitting in the White House. I'm good with that.
There's a lot of major conflict going around, and there wasn't
those
much.
are called Democrats. Just saying.
And so when they wrote this apocalyptic book, it was just meant to be a funny,
right?
Because everything was chill and it was happy. So it's not quite as satirically apocalyptic as it was 30 years ago.
As it could have been.
Yes, because of the state of everything right now. But a lot of the stuff that they did, a lot of the environmentalism stuff that they did in 1990 is still super relevant. The things that were in the show about the nuclear reactors and the whales are dying and all this kind of, and rainforests are dying. That's still
Save the dolphins.
Incredibly relevant right now.
Okay.
I loved it. Personally, I absolutely loved it. I think the 2 characters that got cast, the 2 primary characters, Crowley and Aziraphale, were amazing.
I love Aziraphale.
I love Aziraphale.
That actor is awesome.
Perfect.
Yep.
And the 2 of them are absolutely perfect for the roles. However, when I started reading the book, I already knew who those 2 characters were going to be. I'd already seen the preview. So I already had a little bit of an idea going into it, how they were going to behave and how they were going to act. But I loved it. The other characters that they picked were all incredible as well. The little boy was perfect. And so many of the things
you
that
mean
they
the
did.
demon?
Yes,
Yeah,
the little demon kid. And there were Doctor Who
Antichrist?
Easter eggs.
Yes, there was.
All over.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
well, there
everywhere.
weren't a bunch of them. The car
There was like 4 or 5 of them.
there was at least 3. I think
Hey,
there
what's
were
up,
4.
and Devin McWilliams? He's watching.
There were
Kelly Steen is watching. What are you doing watching Nerd Talk, girl? This is crazy stuff. Be careful. It was good, though.
It was really good. So the Doctor Who Easter eggs, because they're just fun. The car that the Antichrist's parents drive up in, and he's not actually their child. That was one of their little
there's a whole
shuffly deal
mix-up
things.
thing.
Yeah. But their car said Sid Rat on the front of it, which is TARDIS backwards.
Yes.
And then when they're walking through the forest, they're talking about what the aliens would say when they land on Earth, and one of the boys was like, "Exterminate!"
Exterminate.
That was awesome. And then at the end, when Crowley is trying to decide where he's going to go, he talks about Alpha Centauri 9, which was in Doctor Who. And one of the pages floating around was Gallifrey, which is where the Time Lords are from. And it was so super cool. It was awesome. And he got to time travel in one entire episode. And it was
Brad's
super
over like,
fucking cool. I'm
the
so
hell?
excited. I don't think you've seen me this excited on the show yet.
No, not
Only
not
when
at
you were
all.
talking about the whole series, the whole show we did on Doctor Who.
Yeah.
You were that.
And
you
he
were- you
wasn't
were-
on
No.
then. Yeah, no, this was, I loved it. This, like,
Well,
I've-
hey, Rob, you ready to watch? You ready to play that? Let's play it. Let's play
Okay.
it so people that don't know what they're talking about,
yes.
they can see it.
I am an angel. You are a demon. We're hereditary enemies. Get thee behind me, foul fiend. After you.
Armageddon is days away, and we've lost the Antichrist.
We have to work together.
We have nothing whatsoever in common. I don't even like you.
You do. If we don't find it, it'll be the war to end everything.
Adam, where are we going? The end of the world. It's not far.
The Earth isn't going to just end itself.
The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse are being summoned. War, pollution, famine, death.
Who exactly summons them?
Not my department.
The end of the world starts here.
You don't get tornadoes in England!
We do it today!
The boy is coming into his power.
You sure?
Would I lie to you?
You're a demon, that's what you do.
We're doomed. Welcome to the end times. It's nice knowing you.
We can't give up now.
Start the war.
There doesn't have to be a war.
Of course there does. Otherwise, how would we win it?
Last great battle between heaven and hell.
To the world. To the world.
Good movie.
Yeah, it really was.
I love the fact that in the very so the whole thing. Do you know the premises of it? Do you?
Not really.
Okay, so
the world is ending.
the world's coming to an end. The Antichrist came down as just a little kid that had the red eyes glowing. Oh, well, okay. So in the Garden of Eden, in the very beginning, it's almost like the good angel and the bad angel decided you could see they were kind of friends there, but they didn't know it yet. And so throughout history, they were everywhere, intermingling, blah, blah, blah. The good angel loved to eat. He didn't have to, but he loved to. And Crawley was just he liked being a rock star. He had that
liked to be
swagger.
cool.
He had that whole swagger walk, sunglasses when he doesn't need it, right? So when the Antichrist was supposed to come and be born, he wasn't born. They brought him up from Satan, right? and they were supposed to give him to a diplomatic family from the United States, right? But it all got screwed up, and they gave it to a normal British family, right? And the British family raised this kid up as just a good kid, right? So when it came time for the kid to rebel and become, an hour? He was bad at the most.
Yeah, he was a little bit weird, but he had this really tight-knit group of friends, and they were so close, and they're like, look, crazy pants, we don't want this.
Right.
Like, this isn't fun for us. We don't want this.
Right.
This isn't what we want. Like, stop. Bye. And so he realized that he'd rather be human and real and normal.
Remember, stay with your mic on.
Oh, yeah. And normal.
Right.
He just wanted to be normal. He wanted to be a normal kid.
And the angels became really good friends.
Yes, the angel
and they didn't want the apocalypse to happen, but all the heaven angels were like, let's get it on, and all the warring angels in hell were like, let's get it on, let's do this. And it literally the two good and bad angels were trying to figure out how to make it not. So the kid had to be neutral.
Oh, okay.
So he did. He turned out to be neutral. And then Satan even come out and go, hey, what are you doing? You're on this, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I don't want to do this. You're not my father.
He denied him 3 times.
Yeah,
that was the
3
significance that he denied him 3 times. And
Get
so
it?
he went back.
Peter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So his name's Peter?
And then it didn't so it didn't end in whole 9 yards. It really was. It was good. I liked it, but I wanted to love it, and I just didn't love it. You know?
Yeah.
But I watched the whole thing because you have to give it all the way to the end.
I like Dumb and Dumber, but I did not it was like kind of like on that premise, and then it's like it almost made it to be a horrible movie, and I was like, this movie's stupid.
This is definitely closer to
Bill and Ted's Bogus Adventure,
or oh god damn it, I just had it, the Universe movie where the answer is 42.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's very Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah.
And it was incredible. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend reading the book first.
How many episodes is it?
6. You will appreciate the little minor humor, because there was certain things like, did you notice how every time Crowley was driving, Queen was playing?
Right.
In the book,
Every
that was a
single time.
really, really major thing.
Right.
Like super major. And they didn't touch on it in the show, but it was there. Right. It was there for the book nerds, for us to be like, oh,
and
they did it.
It's kind of funny that when that came out, then there's a commercial on TV that started, I want to ride my bicycle. There's a whole commercial with that now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, well, that's kind of convenient.
Right, exactly.
Really? Seriously?
Well, it's because Amazon just got the rights to the song.
Right.
To be able to do the show. Yep. And it was done Amazon in conjunction with BBC. So it was very much a BBC show with Amazon resources, was how David Tennant described it in an interview.
They were able to shoot 4K.
Exactly. And they had a better budget and everything. It was
That's the only reason to get involved with Amazon, because they'll fund your 4K project.
Nice.
And they got better
only
actors.
Shoot in 4K.
And
Netflix,
Michael
I think,
Sheen,
is the same thing now.
Michael Sheen had read the book, and he had loved it. He read it when it first came out, so he was so excited. So some of the actors on this were so excited. The nun from the Chattering Order of Wicked Nuns, the black girl, she had read that book. She's read that book every single year since the year it came out. Like, this book is such a huge part of her life, and there's a lot of people that read this book that are so into it, and it's like a cult classic kind of book, and there's a lot of books like that.
And it's only this thick.
It's only this thick, yeah, because I brought it. But she was so excited to be a part of it. She was like, I literally would have just made tea for everybody on set just to be a part of it.
Just be a part of it.
Yeah, just to be there and be a part of it. Yep. And so she got to be the nun. That was super cool.
That was cool. But, it is what it is. So everybody go check it out. Mm-hmm. Don't take our word for it. I tell everybody go watch it.
Yeah, definitely watch it.
But the one thing I think that I think it was too. I think people our Amazon probably thought, well, if we make it, if we make it British, everybody's going to love it and watch it.
Right, and it's a little bit too. They had to explain certain things, like that Dick Turpin thing with the car at the end.
Right,
they had to explain that in American talk because that was a British joke, and there were a few very, very British jokes in the book because Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett they were living there, and yeah, so. It was. I highly recommend it, but read the book first if you have the opportunity.
No, just go watch it. I didn't read the
both
book
at the same time.
I'm gonna reread. No, that is impossible. I'm gonna reread the book now and then rewatch the show.
I do have to say, everybody online and everybody that read the book was like, man, it's right there. It's just right there. It's just right there. They did a good job really following the book.
And Neil Gaiman was a huge part. He wrote the screenplay for every single episode.
Yeah.
And he was the executive producer. So he was there. He was an integral part of it. And this was a promise to Terry Pratchett before he died.
See, because Neil Gaiman did it, makes me want to watch it now.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He was a huge part of it.
That's the only
He's
reason.
huge in comics.
Well, that being said, this segment's brought to you by Ultracell Edge. Attention sport gamers, you know gaming demands energy from your mind and body. It requires intense focus and control. You need fuel. Energy drinks can only cause a crash after the game. It's not just the game that wastes you, it's the sodas, it's the energy drinks, it's the sugar. For better performance, pros are turning to Ultracell Edge, a natural supplement that helps you game your best. No crash, no hangover, pure focus and energy. Extend your gaming and improve your performance. Win and keep on gaming. Ultracell Edge, available only at www.fitfamilycbd.com. I do like the stuff. It's right here. Actually, let me grab it. Let me show you. Oh. Yeah, you want to hand it to me? Can you do something? There we go. Awesome stuff. It's cut out 2 of my tumblers of coffee.
Nice.
I'm normally on 5 or 6 of these, and I'm down to 3. So this has taken that out and a lot more water. It's really, really good. So if you guys go to the Nerdite page. If you're not a Nerdite, become a Nerdite. Get your card. I ain't got no emails yet. No, I'm just kidding. And then you get a discount. You get a discount off of this if you use the Nerdite code. Very, very cool stuff. But anyway, so with us talking about that wonderful stuff, let's talk about what you're talking about online, buddy.
Yeah, it's Elder Scrolls Online. They released a new expansion for the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. It's called Elsewhere. So I think we got a trailer for it.
We do?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think Rob has that trailer.
I don't know if Rob has that trailer then.
Yeah.
No. Well, either way.
He does. I'm just
he does. Oh,
well, let him get it ready, and as soon as it's ready, he'll tell me in my ear, and we'll roll it. So what's it about?
All right. So basically, Elder Scrolls has been around for a long time, since like the 90s. But it all started. It's like kind of like D&D.
Okay.
But it's not like World of Warcraft in the sense that like it's 120 levels of no fun. You literally have
120 levels of no fun.
You have a story
That's awesome.
told to you like right out the gate.
No fun.
So it's fantastic. I mean, it's all voice acted. They got major voice actors like John Cleese. They've got Kate Beckinsale. They've got a ton of people that voice these characters, and it's
Kate
like when
Beckinsale voices it?
Oh yeah.
I gotta just play it for that.
I think her name's Lady Arwen, but
sounds good to me.
Yeah, it was like one of the main quest lines that I wanted to complete just because it was like she was talking. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this quest. Yes, whatever you want.
Anything you ask.
But it's a really good expansion. Actually, it's a whole separate game. So like if you sub to
Hold on. Before you go into it, let's watch it.
Okay.
He's got it ready, buddy.
Let's go.
Fire and fury fill the sky over Elsewhere. As ancient powers return to ravage our world. Hear my call, heroes and adventurers. Gather your allies and stand against this evil. Rise and fight in the season of the dragon.
Okay, so this is for PC, Mac, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Yeah. It's $39.99 for like an upgrade. So like if you own ESO by itself, like you can just upgrade to that. And then if you sub to ESO, which is $15 a month, if you wanted to sub, you get access to every other DLC they ever made. And there's 2 other main ones that came out. So anyways, there's a new character class, the Necromancer, really awesome. You get to basically raise the dead.
Hi, Amanda.
You get to access like undead powers and stuff like that. You turn into like a bone golem. It's really cool.
What's a bone golem?
It's basically like you're an undead thing that's just been put together by a bunch of bones. It's pretty gruesome looking.
Can I be a pretty pony princess?
You can if you want to be, and that's, not frowned upon. So,
Mike, there's a game for you, buddy.
Anyway, so it's all
Warcraft.
storyline. Basically, if you want to listen to them talk, because everything is voice spoken. So, like, whenever you grab a quest,
I said hi to him in here.
they speak to you. Like, it's an actual actor, a voice actor, that's paid by them to speak to you, which is really great because they didn't just
do they speak to you, or they speak to the crowd?
So they speak to your character. So, like, you can play this by yourself. You don't have to play with friends. Really? The only thing
you don't have any friends?
No, I'm not saying I don't.
I'll be your friend.
I'm saying that you'll need friends eventually, but you don't have to have them.
I'll be the guy
you can play the whole game by yourself.
You can play the entire game by yourself.
You play with yourself
exception
too much. I don't
of,
need to know that.
Like group content, obviously. But even then, you can become so powerful that you could just basically solo everything. So you can be a werewolf, you can be a vampire. All you have to do is go out and find a vampire and get bitten by them, or a werewolf, vice versa.
Oh, wow, you got to work for it.
Or you can basically find someone who's a vampire. They basically bite you, and you basically die, go fight this like spirit, and become undead. And then the werewolf one is even more brutal.
So,
because
are you online, or are you PlayStation or Xbox?
I'm on online or PlayStation, but I got it for PC.
Okay.
Am I online? I'm on PC.
PC.
Yeah.
All right.
It's fantastic though. Like the
Where
werewolf
can people
quest
find
line.
you?
Oh, I'm not on.
You don't get digits?
No, not yet. I mean, I don't have time to stream, but I leave that for the professionals.
Tell me where I can find you, and I'll come hunt you down.
All right.
Are you a vampire?
I have a vampire, a vampire character.
So how long did it take you to get to be a vampire?
You could be a vampire right out the gate. All you have to do is find someone to bite you.
How long how long did it take you to find somebody?
Oh, not long. Just you ask in chat, like world chat, be like, hey, can somebody,
got it.
Make me a vampire? And then basically, like, it's crazy because
So
a lot of
who's
people
the first vampire?
in there, they don't know.
Hey, Jason Parker.
They don't know who they were. Well, I'm sure in the
somebody
lore
had
there's
to
somebody. You're right.
Right, but somebody had to infect like the first player.
They got infected by a random monster out in the woods. So basically, somebody became
so
a
some
vampire.
people became
I
vampires.
have a question for Amanda online. Amanda, do you write stuff in this platform? I know because she has some really cool books. I don't know. So I know I know what she's written before, but I don't know if she writes stuff in this world.
Like Anne Rice.
Huh?
Is it like Anne Rice stuff?
It's Amanda Bird, and she'll tell us the genre here in a second. She's no X platform. So sad. I don't know what that means.
Maybe she's talking about Xbox.
I thought it did come out for Xbox.
Maybe I'm not playing on Xbox, so she's like, so sad you're not an Xbox player.
Get on Xbox. I'll tell you, lazy.
My kids have it on Xbox.
See? Your kids play this game?
Yeah.
Is it that?
My oldest.
Is it? Oh, okay, your oldest. Okay,
Yeah. It's funny because she just runs around and like, she's like, oh, look at this. I found a deer. It's like.
Found a deer.
Yeah. And it's all voiced. There's no foul language at all. I mean, there's a few, but that's like later on. There was one quest line I went through, and it was like the lady was like, I can't wait to be like destroyed by the guard in the back. It's not break time yet. What do you want? Like,
wow,
it was a weird quest line,
that's
but it was
weird
hilarious,
stuff, dude.
Yeah, I didn't see it till like near end
know
game.
what that is yet.
No, she wouldn't even know that.
Right.
I mean,
it's not like World of Warcraft. You can go boink under a bridge, right?
Actually, like World of Warcraft would be great if it was actually all voiced. Like every quest, as annoying as it could be, like you go up to somebody, like just some random person, and you talk to them, and they actually speak.
Yeah, Amanda was like, she does cross platforming. I get it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't think it cross platforms.
It doesn't. That's what she said.
Yeah.
See, our gaming. Well, you're our gaming guru now because our other gaming guy's off.
Mike plays a little bit, right?
Plays it
I could have
himself
told you it
most of the
doesn't cross
time.
platform.
It is a fantastic game. I love the expansion. I just got my friend Josh into it. He's
I
going to be
forgot to
rolling.
tell you, don't turn too much. Your cables are wrapped.
Oh, sorry.
You need to face back towards that way so your pretty face can be seen at home.
There we go.
New night on these new chairs.
I know, these are so weird. These are different than the director chairs from last
I know,
week.
it's weird.
This is taking every ounce of my self-control to not spin in this
I know,
freaking
right?
chair.
That's what I was
I
doing.
am such a chair spinner. I'm a fidgeter. I'm so bad. I was talking
Well, you
about
can
that.
go a little bit. You just can't spin around. You
Right.
got like a
Can do like
quarter
a
turn,
couple
quarter
of
turn.
inches back and forth.
Mine can't turn at all.
No.
Nope.
So a few more things. Halfway through the quest line, like I'm halfway through the story in Elsewhere, and you basically are given a temple to own. They're like, hey, you're the champion of this Khajiit land. Here's a temple
Okay.
for being a warrior. In that temple, though, there are like you go in there, it's yours. You can basically decorate it however you want. The cool thing is they have podiums with these tablets. You don't have the tablets, you have to go out and find them. When you apply the tablet, it actually opens up another gateway in the temple to another temple. So essentially, you've got a house within a house that's through like a portal. And it's fantastic. I mean, you can create all of the
Is that
furniture.
your temple behind you? Behind us?
No, actually, that's the main city, but the temple does look like that. So
Temple dimple.
yeah, the dragons are really hard to fight too. If you're by
You
yourself,
can't be a dragon?
no.
No.
What if they bite
That's
you?
bull.
If the dragon bites you,
You're
you're
dead.
dead. No,
Oh,
literally,
that
it's
sucks.
a one shot.
Yeah.
They will one
Sure,
shot.
they'll
you.
let a vampire bite you, but pfft,
Well, the dragons are really big. I know there's a picture that I sent to Rob of a dragon.
Right
Oh
there.
yeah, there he is. He's on a
It's
rock
not that
face.
big.
Oh, I'm like really far away. See how small those people are in front of
Well,
him?
wait till you get up to that
You
dragon.
see how
and
tiny? Yeah, and then that's me. So basically, he's dead. But
Well, but like you could totally ride that dragon.
You're the blonde?
It's like Game of
No,
Thrones
a
a
dragon.
blonde's hot, dude. You go,
oh,
boy.
jeez, I'm the dude.
You're
back
pulling
there
that top
with the
off.
Dragon. I know there's another photo or picture that I sent of me, but I mean, it's not me, but it's the character Kel Von Dar. Or
So how many different characters do you have in this already?
there's 9 that I. Oh, is that 9 or 8? 8.
I don't know.
Only in Elsewhere or in Elder Scrolls
In
period?
Elder Scrolls
Oh,
period.
so real quick,
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
to digress, but Amanda says her the character, she's a hybrid werewolf, vampire human. The saga finale is available on Kindle now and makes its physical debut tomorrow in SWFL SpaceCon. Anyway, it's good.
So Mark said he's excited because City of Heroes is back,
Wow,
which I did not know
that game
came back.
died a long
David
time
Cano!
ago. I was
That's
sad
Amanda.
when it died too. It's the first superhero
Oh yeah,
game.
I love that game when it first came out.
I didn't have enough money to play it at the time. So
Okay, sorry.
City of Heroes, City of
Continue on.
Villains.
I messed you up.
no, it's all right. It's
Yeah.
all right.
I
It's-
just got to make sure we let people know that we're reading
We're
their
paying
comments.
attention.
Absolutely. The game's fantastic. Go out and get it if you like Elder
How much is
Scrolls.
it again?
It's $39.99 to
I don't
upgrade.
know if I can board $40. That's a lot.
Yeah, for
That's a
somebody who
bad-
just
that's-
dropped a ton of money on a graphics card, yeah, you need to
Yeah,
save
and that's
your
2 rolls
money.
of gaffer's tape, which I need.
So if you go and buy a game on like PC, do you have a CD drive in
No.
your?
No.
So
It's
do you
a
have to buy it
stupid code.
digitally?
It's all digital. There's
That's
no
silly.
It's a
CD.
dumb code, right? You go
Yeah.
download
Because
the
I am
code.
so over there not being CD drives. Because our new car, I can put a thumbstick in there.
Yeah.
And I can download music to it.
Yeah.
But guess what? I can't get music onto because I don't have a freaking computer with a CD drive. Well, I
Yeah,
have an
because
old one.
you had somebody working on your computer that's still sitting back there you never worked on.
Yeah, no, we got a new computer at work. Screw that computer.
Well, bring me your CDs. I'll rip them all to MP3 for you.
I have a ancient computer from. Seriously, this thing is from when I graduated high school 13 years ago. It still runs, but the power cord has to sit in this exact one spot, and if it moves,
This is how I get
one
new
iota,
music. Bring me your CDs. I'll rip them all for you. You have your CDs back.
This is not new music.
Oh.
This is high school music for me.
Okay, like I said, new music.
Garbage.
Still new music
Ace of
for me.
Base.
And
Oh
then
no, not Ace. No,
I'll give you your
punky,
CDs.
punky music.
Oh, I
I'll
was
give
gonna
you your
say.
CDs
Tears
and
for
your
Fears.
MP3s on a stick, and then I get new music on my iTunes.
There you go.
See how it works?
Brad, did you hear about the new Elder Scrolls game that they announced? Part 6?
That's what we're talking
That's what
about.
we're
No,
talking
no,
Goo Goo?
no, a new one.
Oh, you mean
the new one?
Elder Scrolls. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna.
The
They
Elder
said
Scrolls
it's
6.
gonna take probably 10 years to play it. It'll last for 10 years.
Well, I wouldn't doubt that. I mean, the Skyrim game that came out for it was like what 2010, and it's still playable. Like
Yeah.
everybody plays it. But yeah, they haven't shown anything on as far as like
no, I don't even think they'll premiere it
details.
at E3 yet.
No.
probably won't be talked about.
He
till
even
next
said
year.
he wouldn't. They're not talking about it at E3. Bethesda, so the company that released Fallout
I
76.
actually know who they are. I think I do know.
Fallout 76.
Yeah.
The guy, the lead director or whatever, he's like, yeah, I'm not talking about Elder Scrolls at E3, so don't bother asking.
Wow. Well, he's just a tard.
Diva.
There's nothing to say. I mean,
Sony's not even going to be at E3 either.
No.
You know why? Because no one can come out with the crap they said 3 years ago.
No,
More
because
or less
Sony's
now.
having their own private convention in this
Right?
time.
They all need to quit talking out their ass. See, I can, from a locksmith point of view, like for our conventions that are exclusively one specific company, tank. Sony doing something on, like, I know it's Sony and it's way different than the locksmith world, but still, like, just calm
Adam
down.
says Sony blows.
Calm
No, they
down
don't.
with
Their
all the
camera, their
conventions.
professional cameras are some of the best in the world.
We are gonna get.
But I understand what
so-
you're saying, Adam.
We're gonna get so burnt out on conventions in the next 5 years.
It-
People
it's
are
a
gonna
me-
be
it's-
like,
it's become a
"Screw
Me Too
you."
industry.
It is, and it well, and aside
What are
from
you
that,
doing?
everybody's
I'm going
like,
to put my own con on. Well, me too.
How many cons
Exactly.
are in Tampa?
so
No, only
freaking
two.
many.
3.
Yeah, Mega's
Three.
out of Tampa, isn't it?
Megacon's not coming.
Okay, I'm
Megacon's-
just saying.
Metro?
Let's say Florida in general.
Oh,
Oh,
Right.
holy shit.
There's cons
Well,
for everything.
every
like,
damn
There's
weekend
a
now.
toothbrush
little
con. There's a
yeah. There's a postcard convention. I'm so serious. There is a postcard convention. When I went to Scope Places for our locksmith convention, they were actively having a postcard
who
convention.
sends postcards anymore?
Oh no, these are collectible postcards. You don't send these.
oh no. I know what she's talking
okay.
about.
Yeah, no, you,
Yeah, 'cause it's
you
like
collect
take a
It's
these.
like going
picture.
to the coin convention.
Or
you know?
stamps.
Say who does
Yeah, what are the
postcards anymore?
coin
You
people
just snap a
called?
photo with your phone and be like,
The-
"Wish you were here."
Oh, what is that word? It's something weird. It starts with an OM, Ama, something. Coin collector people. I don't know. Whatever.
Repticons this weekend. RV
Yes.
cons this weekend.
MetroCon is
Ooh, I
coming
would
up, right?
totally. I haven't
going-
been to
we're-
a Repticon yet. I want to
Yeah.
go. I want to take my lizard.
It's probably going to be at the state fairgrounds
It always
because
normally is.
it's always seems to be the same weekend as the RV people.
What's Repticon?
Repticon,
Reptiles.
it's reptiles. You
There's
know,
even
snakes,
SharkCon
lizards.
coming in.
Creepy critters.
Okay.
Oh, I should bring both.
Do they
of
have
the
a
list.
sleep con?
They
We
should.
just go there
It's
and
called the
sleep.
betting
You know,
con.
$20 are
Or
gonna
What
have.
kind
it's,
of
called,
con?
it's called Fetish Con.
You don't
I just saw the
sleep
new
there.
purple
We just have
beds,
a place
man.
where we
They're
go
awesome.
to sleep.
They have good bounce back.
Oh jeez.
Yeah,
The
Spooky's
recoil
moving to
speed is
Tampa,
like
Mark.
2.4 seconds.
They should have a brew con.
They
Sure
do.
they do.
In Orlando, they have a
And
beer con.
brew
It's not.
fests.
It's brew. It's you know it's
Oktoberfest.
no, but it's all the do-it-yourself brewers
Oh,
and all
okay.
the like
The
all like you know like all the guys that they're starting their own businesses. Like what's the guys out in by the church out there? Stormy or
Oh, Storm Brewery.
yeah, Big Storm.
Big Storm,
Yeah, all these kind of guys they go.
the craft and
They-
the microbrewers.
Yep, and they talk about
That's
what's
super
changing, blah blah blah. I mean, I don't know how much you can go and talk about. So I mean, we did beer and sunshine, and every week we had a different people in it. It's like everybody was trying to reinvent the beer.
Yeah.
After a while, you just got to say, you know what, beer's beer.
It is. Well,
Ah,
Cody
yeah.
River did a
You're
loquat
gonna get
beer. You
hurt.
know those little Asian
Yes.
pear thing. That was actually like most. I like beer, but
I don't
most
do
beer,
beer,
tastes like
so
this.
I don't really care.
But this
It's okay.
loquat beer was awesome.
But I
and they
will go to
still
the
have it.
tequila con.
Yeah, no,
I got a
I'm-
con for everything.
no. Tequila makes me twitch. I can't do tequila.
Mark said that Carrie says she'll join you for Repticon. She'll bring the lizard Claudus on our
Oh, is it
Python
Bearded
Missy.
Dragon? I have Sebastian and Edgar. Well, I don't think
Edgar
I
I
can bring
like.
both of them together. Yeah, you haven't met Sebastian.
Edgar's
Sebastian's
cool.
too bonkers. Edgar actually, he got to come out.
Oh,
We-
Amanda says Mega will be back next year.
Oh, okay.
I think it was a conflict in the. It may have been. I don't know this for sure.
Right.
But I think it was a conflict in the scheduling at Convention Center, is what it was.
Right.
Plus, the Convention Center is going through a ton of upgrades.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because Alex
Nice.
put out a notice from MetroCon. By the way, Nerd Talk,
Savannah
we will be at
Mall. That's so
MetroCon.
cool.
We firmed that up.
I saw that. That's awesome.
Which is really kind of cool. I was afraid that we made Alex mad at us because I'm not as understanding as everybody else. And I go, What? Really? But anyway, but I love them all. I mean, kudos. I mean, they go out looking like that. God bless them, man. Own it. Own that shit. But me, I'm just old school, and I go, I wouldn't. I'm just saying I wouldn't.
Right.
But you know what? Everybody there, with the exception of 2 people, the whole weekend we were there, were freaking cool as shit. And I gotta stop saying bad language, but at least we're not GD in it and MF in it. So, but
Metricon last year was fun.
It was fun. Michael
God.
Boy worked his butt off.
Michael Boy.
He did. I think he did almost 70 to 80% of the interviews.
I know Friday alone,
he couldn't talk.
We had a
one
line
day.
of people for interviews. Someone got me food. It took me an hour and a half later
To
before
eat
I
the
could even
food.
eat it.
It was sad.
Because there was a line.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, people wanted us to. They wanted to interview with us, and we loved it. That's what
so
we want.
cool.
We
want
also
to
got to
interview-
interview the guest there
That's
too.
cool.
We had what was the
that was
voiceover
where you-
guy?
The guy
was
that
where you
did
met your furry.
Goofy movie. He was Max in Goofy movie. He was also the cat in the Witch movie.
Yep. And
Hocus
then we had
Pocus.
the other guy that was in the cowboy hat. He's
Scott
walking
McNeil
by.
came by Nerd Talk.
Literally come in. We were doing the Nerd Talk live. He came in and sat down on the show.
Oh, that's so
Then we
cool.
had
Woody
Christopher
from Toy
Lee's
Story.
stunt double,
No,
Cowboy guy.
what was his name?
Scott McNeil. He did over like 1,000 voices.
He was a cool guy.
From Dragon Ball Z to everything. Then we had the stunt double for Christopher Lee from Star Wars sit with us and do an interview.
That's cool.
The Australian fight
Yeah,
director.
well, so we're gonna be back July 11th to the 14th.
Yep, it's on my birthday.
Like I
Nice.
said, July 11th through the 14th. Nothing
Oh, that's
important
right.
other than MetroCon.
Right?
So
His
I didn't get a
birthdays
birthday
are
card
cool,
from
mine.
him, so don't expect me to do anything. But anyway,
my birthday.
but yeah, we're gonna be there, so it's gonna be kind of cool.
I'll be in
But I know
Atlanta.
Alex, when he said something about that, they are going to be done with or they're going to be wrapping up the.
Ooh, yeah.
the
Ooh, we
renovations.
should try to go to Spooky with Nerd Talk. I want to do that. I've never been to Spooky Empire. And it's been
Spooky
super,
doesn't
super,
get
super,
press
super,
passes.
Hey,
super
Mark, do you
cool.
know them? Hey, if you know them, let me know because I heard that. No,
I know somebody else who I might be able to reach out
All
to.
right.
Somebody I went to high school with. I'll talk to her.
I have no problem sitting up booths.
That would be super
But
cool.
we require stuff. We require electricity, and we require a 10x20. We're not tiny. We're not.
And when did you
we're
say
not
it
a
is?
booth booth.
Is it
like
the
that.
weekend before my wedding?
It's after your wedding.
After the
It's
wedding? Okay.
Halloween,
We're fine.
then the Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
So
We're good.
set it up for me.
All right.
Get us in.
I'll work on that.
And we are looking for sponsors for. So here's where we're going to do it. If you want to get your business out there or you want to get a product out there, if you come see me, we are looking for stream sponsors to pay for the internet because Alex just can't, and I don't blame him. It's expensive.
Right.
But the whole weekend we're there, your logo goes up and the stream is sponsored by.
Super cool.
Super cool, right? That's the way I
That's
look at it.
awesome.
So the little logo shows up in the bottom, and then we'll talk about the company that
Nice.
So it is
That'll
what
be
it is.
awesome.
Yeah. So but yeah, I would love to go to Spooky, but I am scary.
Especially with Bruce Campbell coming.
If him walk around without a mask on, the kids will cry. Just saying.
Is Spooky family friendly?
No.
Or is it family friendly
it
until a
is
certain
told
hour?
it should be 18 and up.
Yeah, because like
They do-
'cause the
some
friend
people
I
do
know
bring
that
kids,
goes,
but-
there's a lot of stuff that she posts, and I'm like, oh damn.
I'll give you $12.50 to plug my books. All right, done.
The only thing I'm worried about, because Spooky's always been in a hotel, and they're known for their after parties. Because even the celebrities come
I
out
don't
to
do
the
after parties. I'm too damn old
hang
for that
out,
crap.
dance, and they're not going to be able to have that. at
Yeah,
the
no, they're not going to be able to
convention
have that in Tampa. And well, no, because unless they have like an official after party in the convention center,
Right.
because Tampa Comic Con has done that in the past.
center. Metrocon
Oh, it
does
wasn't
the
at
rave.
the convention center though. I don't
Metrocon
think.
does the rave at the convention center, but Spooky is always known for their alcohol, their special drinks, celebrity poker, stuff like that.
See, I'm not into
So I don't
that.
know what's gonna
I like
happen.
remembering my nights.
Yep,
Like
exactly.
that's really important to me as I grow older. is
But there's
remembering
nothing better. The first year I
entire
went to
night.
Spooky,
Right.
I did shots with a Wednesday Addams from the original TV show.
Right. And then
There's
June
nothing
29th and 30th, we're going to be over at.
I would pretend.
Oh
to
gosh,
do
I got to make
shots
sure I say it right.
right over your shoulder.
It is. Aethertopia.
What is that?
Aethertopia. That's steampunk.
That's cool.
Yep.
When is that?
June 29th and the 30th.
Damn, that's when I'm in Milwaukee.
I know. You're not here. So
I know. I'm going to be gone for everything.
So we are doing a booth there?
Yeah, we're going to. Well, I hope so. I mean, we're going to have. I need help from you guys because we have to literally immerse ourselves as.
You should take that light right there. With you.
I can do that.
That would be really cool.
Because we have to look the part. We can't go in there as tech. We have to. Everything has to be kind of semi. No,
I have a kilt I can wear for it.
They don't wear kilts back then.
It's a steampunk kilt. So yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Let's just say we don't want you in a kilt.
There you go.
I think that's what he's getting at.
I wasn't trying to say that, but yeah,
kilt.
pretty much.
You don't get to wear it traditionally.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
I mean,
wear
I'm not going to be
traditional.
there,
Oh,
so
God.
like you can do whatever you want, but please don't wear it traditionally.
That's the only way to wear the kilt.
Oh my God, no, it's
No.
not.
Yes.
My brother.
Because if I
married
wear
me at
any
my
other
first
way, then
wedding,
it's a
and he was
skirt.
You're
wearing
from
a kilt.
England. You cannot wear it traditionally.
Yeah, the English didn't wear kilts.
I can wear my kilt.
Oh,
Bloody hell, I will wear my kilt.
Scottish and people are
I'm
rolling.
going to wear my
over
kilt
their
next
graves.
week on the
They're
show.
like,
They're like,
oh,
oh
Sit
God.
wide open
Right?
legs.
Yeah, you do that out in the parking lot.
My brother married me at my first wedding.
Time
and he wore a
traveling
kilt,
steampunk. That's what
and
Mark
he was
says.
like, "I'm going to wear it traditional." I was like, "I will hurt you."
So the promoter for this is going to be on the week before. Actually, next week. No, 2 weeks to talk about it. So he'll be in, and he's going to be
Cool.
He's going to come fully immersed, which is going to be awesome. So
That'll be cool.
yeah, it's cool. They're having a build out this place. I'm going to try to get out there if at all possible. My weekends are turning into just everything but what I want to do. So,
I can so relate to that. That's why we got rid of the truck.
You got
I saw
a
that
mini.
new
We
little mini
got a
coupe.
Mini Cooper.
I was waiting for you to say I got a Tesla.
I'm so excited. That's
I'd like to have a Tesla just to say I have a Tesla.
I totally
But-
understand.
I'd kill that thing.
Yeah,
This-
with all the flooding here in Pasco,
I'm not worried about the flooding.
you're gonna kill thousands of people driving out there.
My house doesn't flood though. If I'm underwater, we're all
We're in trouble,
underwater. Trust me.
That's how my parents' house is down in Pinellas. If they're underwater, there ain't nothing left.
Yeah.
See, Mr. BP Lardy says exactly what Mike, we don't want to see you in a skirt. I love Phil. He's awesome.
Who said that?
Phil.
Unless you wax your leg hair on Nerd Talk.
Even then, why would?
We never
Don't you
raised
want-
enough money
don't
for
you
that.
want
Speak
him to-
about raise money. Are we going to do something again for Metro to raise money?
No.
No? We're not
Oh,
going
maybe.
We
It
still
didn't-
have that Yoda.
It did, well, it got one and then it was donated back to try to raise more money because the people at Metro didn't step up. Not the people who run Metro. It's the people that were there. I'm
The
like,
attendees.
who
Yes.
couldn't give $1 for? I really didn't. Really, $1. And we were trying to raise it for the cancer kids.
Right. People, when they go to cons, they're not in a charitable mood.
Nope,
They're in
they're
a
not.
I want what I want
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
mood. They're like Violet.
I came with this much money to buy this, and this, and that's all I want to do.
Exactly.
Oh, and there's some people that they'll walk up to me in ticket sales and photo ops, and they've got all their money separated out in paper clips with Post-it notes.
Wow.
Like not a bunch of
Food
people, but there's
money.
enough. Oh no!
Anime money.
This
No,
is
just to buy
this
her
is
stuff.
for a photo op for this person. This
Yeah.
one's for a photo op for this person, and they have got it. It's all allotted out.
So I don't see you guys having your phone out, putting the dates in.
My phone's in the back room
I
charging.
thought we couldn't have our phones open.
No,
I mean,
you just can't make them have sound.
Oh.
That's $1. I need $1. Got me $1.
I figured I'd get the dates from you eventually,
I
or
will.
you'd post them in the
Yeah,
chat.
I will
So
put them in
it'd
there.
be rude to do that.
But
while
the
you're
good
talking.
thing is I did one more attempt to get a hold of Alex to say, hey, and he fired back immediately. He goes, yeah, dude, I'm sorry I missed this. I don't know how I missed it, but he missed it. And
That's awesome.
Also,
I like Alex. Alex is, this is a good thing that he's doing. So, and I love the fact that he makes MetroCon friendly.
Right.
It's family friendly. They're not there to show you hoo-hoos or your ha-has.
Right.
So there is a
Or your
limit
legs.
to what you can wear. Or?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, even
Oh,
at Tampa
yeah.
Comic
That's
Con,
good.
it is family friendly. If you're
Yeah, it is.
inappropriate, it
That's
like,
good.
and if they let you in and they're like, if one single parent complains about you, you better cover up.
Yeah,
Or you're done.
That's why I don't want to take my kids to Megacon or any of those big cons where they allow that stuff because it's like
bring them to Metro. They'll be good there.
Yeah.
It's
Metro is a kid
it's
convention.
It's kid friendly. Stop touching my feet.
I like that. And also, we're applying for New York Comic Con.
Yes.
I saw that. That's really cool.
I'm actually going.
He's already got a pass. It's not a good pass. It's just a pass.
Hey,
that's pretty
I'm
cool.
still
He's supposed to sign up Weebeam TV or Nerd Talk, so I ain't seen, heard, and hide or hear that yet.
I'd love to go to New York or even Boston. Boston Comic Con, I think, would be pretty cool.
I did apply. We did apply for Miami SuperCon
Oh, cool.
to see if we can go down there.
Well, actually, the same people that do SuperCon in Miami is New York Comic Con.
Well,
it's the same company.
Why have you not
There you
called
go.
them already?
Right?
I'll contact them.
much
But I want to say
fail.
thank you to Danielle, my friend in New York, because she's let me actually stay with her for New York Comic Con.
I love New York. I went
Did
there.
someone talk? I hear squeak, 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 squeak,
Wah,
squeak,
wah,
squeak,
wah,
squeak,
wah,
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 wah, wah, wah. It's like, it's like the teacher on Charlie Brown. Wah, 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 wah. So, what did you bring to the table today? Nothing. So, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to open up Loot Crate.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's been sitting back there. Let me tell you something. I love Loot Crate. I do love Loot Crate, but they've really let me down the last couple of months. I think they're telling me I'm fat because they give me these stupid meal ticket cards. You go, you sign up, and you get $30 off it, and it's all goody food. Dude, send me a freaking card for a cheeseburger. That's all I'm asking for.
Is it for like HelloFresh and
Yeah.
Apron?
Oh my
That
God.
shit's awesome though. Like for real.
It's not.
So good.
No, I've had it.
Yeah. I've done 3
Yeah,
different ones.
Rob's
now.
right. Send me a card for Krispy Kremes. God dang it!
Today is
That would be
National
good.
You
Donut
have to
Day.
drive
It
to
is.
Tampa for that.
Yes, free donut today.
We not a problem with that. We have the studio in Tampa now. So anyway, this one I forgot my card, which is really cool. Look, it's the Blue Godzilla.
Gojira.
It's so cute.
Is that cool?
Oh, that's adorable.
That is so adorable. It's so pretty. Kiss it. See, she kissed it.
Lipstick.
Kissed the
It
lizard.
just went up in value by $20.
It did.
I'll pay 30
You can buy
for it.
this now on our page for $5,500 because Bree kissed it. Anyway, so that one's there. Oh, let's see what else is here. Oh, this is the one thing I like. Does anybody know what this is?
Back brace.
Nope.
Oh, it's a katana holder.
This is a Deadpool. Because see, it's got Deadpool in the end.
Oh wow.
Soda holder
Soda?
Or beer holder.
or beer
that is
for you.
cool.
Beer. I understand. this is beer. So you take your sodies and you lay them in there, and it's pretty thick. So I guess it kind of
Yeah,
keeps
it's got
it
to
cool.
be koozie. It looks
That
like
is
koozie
amazing.
material.
It is.
That's cool.
Isn't that cool? And it looks
I
like
like
a.
that.
Let me see if I can get this right. It looks
It's
like
fantastic.
a sword.
It's cool and it keeps your drinks cool.
See, isn't that neat? That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Skyline Chili or Popeyes. Hell yeah, Mark. You got my number already, buddy. And
Oh, yeah,
look,
I could go
for all you people that
Skyline.
got a St. Pete, straws.
He wasn't
Freeze
joking the other night when
straws.
he said he got 2
So
straws.
I call them fancy bent chopsticks. Yeah,
Chopsticks,
baby.
we can drink out of it too.
Chopstick straws. You
Yeah.
can suck up all your soy sauce after you eat your sushi.
Exactly. So there's that. And then,
Gross.
okay, so the Karate Kid pins, because everybody's Karate Kid, blah blah blah. And here's the funny thing: this crate is a month and a half behind. They're always running late now. It's like you always get the next month. So
Well, it's because they have so many boxes
Yeah.
now.
and they don't even dress the boxes up anymore. And here's the
Yeah.
shirt. The shirt's pretty cool.
Oh,
Long
that's
sleeve
neat.
for Florida.
Dude, I love long sleeve.
Raglan.
It's
The Raglan.
quarter sleeve.
You
or
can fit
3/4.
two of you in there.
Yeah, it's
a
just like
baseball
the shirt
tee.
that he's
Dude, I
wearing
ain't
now.
I'm fat.
It's Raglan.
This fits me, trust me. But I like this because when you sit in there and switch, we have the AC down in there.
It's a little cold. Though.
It gets cold. Yep. So of course you got the Mr. Miyagi.
Headband.
Well, oh, there it is. So you can. So I liked it. I like the fact that it gave me the good one because I don't like the other guy. Get a body bag, man. Let's see, and Mr.
Sweep the lick.
Sweep the leg, man. So that's what it come in. Hey, look, that's perfect thing to go and hit on his face. Put that on the top of his head. We're all good. Yeah, man. It's cool. And of course, Street Fighter.
That's a good one.
That's cool.
I had that one.
Do you have that one?
I had.
You had? So Pretty neat. Hyperlooting, whatever that means. And then, of course, there's you always get the one poster that's a digital download. This is for Bree, for her bathroom.
I still haven't seen Aquaman.
Yeah, me neither.
What?
I know.
No.
I'm
Okay.
waiting until it comes on Amazon Prime.
So here's what here's what you do. We all do a Saturday at the house, and we watch the movies you ain't watched yet, because I got them.
I haven't seen Captain Marvel yet either.
I haven't seen that either.
I got it.
Do you?
Got it.
Is it already out?
On Apple.
Wow.
Apple TV.
Well, I was gonna
That's cool.
buy it on Amazon the other day, but they only had it in HD, and it looks exactly the same on my TV, whether it's HD or standard definition.
Well, you have
so I was
you
waiting.
have a standard definition television.
No, it's a 4K TV, but like, it's not that much different. Like,
Oh,
It's different.
I don't
You can tell
care
the
that
difference.
much for $6 because I'm a cheap ass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know.
I was
going
gonna
to
say you can definitely
All right,
tell.
well, anyway, you guys, we'll all come to the house, and what movies we haven't seen, we'll sit and watch.
Cool.
Nice.
Well, I mean, we at one time we were sitting out in the back, and I had a big
The
projector.
Harry Potter movies.
We had. Are we only doing an hour? Yeah, probably. Yeah, we'll just do an hour tonight. Because next week, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock start. We got to go change everything now. So I haven't updated the show page. I haven't taken people off and blah, blah, blah. So I need to take off.
Hey, and if anybody's local, Bearded Brothers is playing at that new Breeze 19 place. It used to be Nico's on 19, just north of Main Street.
Boy, there's a lot
May
of
or may
old
not
people.
be there.
Those are a lot of old people that got upset when that place closed.
Oh, I'll bet. Yeah, especially because now they're making it a venue. I mean, the Bearded Brothers are playing there tonight. That's not for old people anymore.
Tonight?
Sorry, guys. Yeah. Yeah,
No
they
way.
started at
I like the
7
Bearded Brothers
o'clock.
guys.
I like the
They're
Bearded.
good.
They're fantastic. That was
It's
Tommy
too bad
and
their
I's
fiddle
first
player
date.
died.
Yeah,
he was.
he was
freaking
amazing.
Awesome. That dude could
He
play.
really was. He was incredible.
That's cool.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was good. So, is that
Should be
it?
a
I
good
think that's
show.
all I put.
Went
I
to
don't know.
Weird Al Wednesday night, Mark. That's awesome. I would love
Weird
to see
Al.
Weird Al.
Oh, Weird Al's
That would be
awesome.
so cool.
So yes, we still got to get Mark into doing the
spooky show?
Spooky
Yes.
show.
I'll have
Oh yeah.
props after
See,
my
Dylan
wedding.
wouldn't do it. Sidekins wouldn't do it because he was afraid. Because he was the camera guy. He goes, the camera guy always dies. Why would I want to go and do something where I'm going to be the first to go?
How did they make the movie in the first place then?
I know.
Ghosts
I know.
can't hold it; they're incorporeal.
Okay, I know.
I can't hold the camera.
So
Well, I'll have plenty of spooky decorations after the wedding because I can guarantee you that shit's not staying in my house.
really,
No, some of it, but not all of it.
Would you get the Annabelle
I'm gonna
doll?
send stuff home with people.
so how much
Annabelle.
time do we
I
have,
want
Rob?
to.
Before I jump
I like
into this.
spooky dolls. Tommy doesn't do spooky dolls.
Annabelle's marrying you.
Okay, 4 minutes. Okay, so do you know you have ghosts?
Awesome.
You know you have ghosts when you have a fan on high that blows on you. That blows. You know, it's one of those little tornadoes in my house. It blows, right? So a fan doing the
It
right
just
way
goes.
will never go right. But when you all of a sudden feel a dead spot, but you hear it going, that's a ghost. I have ghosts.
Really?
Yep.
There wasn't
What's
it.
blocking it? There's no
Isn't there
person
a house
standing there.
downtown Newport Richie that's like not
Ooh.
selling right now
Yes.
because it's haunted.
Yep.
It's the Invisible Man.
Yes, I want to go there so bad.
So we need Mark. We need Mark to come in and start doing a spooky show.
You were gonna get that guy from Megacon.
Mark Muncy.
That's Mark.
That's
That's
Yeah.
Mark.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's watching right now. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying, Mark. I need you, buddy. We need to do the show. We need to do the show.
You had to get
Mark,
permission
have
from
you
that
seen
doll.
Good Omens? I think you missed Good Omens, but we talked about it. Have
we
you
didn't
seen
play
it?
any of the Megacon. We got now that we have our computer up and running, and it looks like to me it's running
Looks
pretty
amazing.
stinking good.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
We found out I want free shrimp and donuts. Well, hell yeah, Phil. Shrimp and donuts is awesome. I think we should all do a run to Krispy Kreme right after we get done.
Shrimp sounds really
Just
good
saying.
right now.
I'm up for
If
I'm
it
up for a
wasn't so
road
far
trip.
away, because
Shrimp
I'm
and
hungry
grits.
right now.
You'll
I'm gonna
still
go
be
to-
hungry when you get over there.
Oh, I know, but I'll be hangry by then.
She'll be angry.
Yeah. Call me. I love Good Omens. Oh, all right, Mark. I'll give you a call. Private message.
Did you
me
watch
your
the
number
show?
again, please, buddy.
Wasn't it amazing?
It was all right.
Oh, it was so cool.
I'm going to go back and rewatch it, but wait till you watch Aquaman.
Yeah.
jeez.
You're really going to love that.
Oh, I'm sure.
I wouldn't bring hubby.
No, it's all right. Well, he can look at the skanky girl, the redhead
hot.
one. It's all right.
She's not going to be in the
I mean,
next
she's
one.
no Brie.
There's
but
hotter girls.
she's
There's
no Brie, but,
definitely.
You want to know something that blew my mind the other day? I was
What's
looking
that?
through movies on HBO because we got it for a little bit on
Yes,
Amazon.
Mark, they were so
Dude,
awesome.
Conan the Barbarian and Conan Destroyer, PG.
Yeah.
Rated PG.
Yeah. There was only a little bit of sex in there.
Not just that, I'm saying like the amount of death that happens.
Yeah, back then it was, but yeah, back then they didn't make it as gory.
Oh, okay.
I
That's the
haven't seen
difference.
what we do in the
It's
shadows.
insane. I would never let my kids watch that.
Yeah, it back then the deaths weren't. It was more like, oh. Now it's it explodes
Yeah.
and guts fly out
Yeah.
everywhere. It's all about how the death happens.
PG though. I thought it was at least PG-13.
It's good though.
Yeah.
It's good. I love those old movies. I keep watching them. Went and saw John Wick 3.
That was a
How'd
good
you
movie.
think? What'd you think of that?
Too bloody.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't need that much.
I thought the second one was
It
getting
was
a
a
little
fight.
crazy.
There was fights I mean, it never stopped.
The whole movie was nothing but fight scenes.
It was a whole fight scene.
There was no
It was like,
talking.
and I want to see John Wick fight, but after a while you go, okay, you did that already. Oh, you killed a guy that way already. You killed a guy that way already. All right. All right, you killed a guy that way. All right. After a while, it gets to the point where like, okay.
You're just watching a
Halle
snuff
Berry
film.
was only in it for like 10
God.
minutes.
Oh wow.
Mark says Beastmaster was PG and they had full frontal.
Oh, Beastmaster was
But
such a
full
good
frontal
movie.
Yeah, but it was
ladies.
just,
I want
eh.
to see some full frontal sexy men. Like, because, yeah,
My
no, there's
wife
a
won't let me do
caveat
that.
there. Like,
And I get in trouble when I do that on TV. Just saying.
God, no, please help us.
Ow, that hurt.
Masters of the Universe, is that
what?
that's what you were talking about?
Beastmaster.
Beastmaster. That's what Mark
Remember
said.
Beastmaster?
Beastmaster.
Yeah.
It was
We
the guy
had
with
good
the
boobies
ferrets.
there.
Yeah.
That was a good shot.
And,
Kato and Poto were
yeah.
the ferrets.
So those guys are awesome. Yes, sir. 30 seconds. All right. Well, that being said, hey, make sure. Oh, you know what? Hold on. We're going to go over a little bit because I forgot to read. Pain can be unpredictable, but your source of comfort doesn't have to be. REO Relief uses only the highest quality of essential oils. We use first press, cold press oils. The synergistic combination of these essential oils drives a one-of-a-kind therapeutic benefit. REO Relief utilizes anti-inflammatory properties and it promotes a holistic approach to better health. They have the normal and they have the CBD infused. I use the normal. Love it. That's what keeps my arms from not falling off. Just telling you. After surgery, they're always hurting now. So, but that being said, we will see everybody next week.
See you guys.
7:00, new time.
Be there.
Not
be
the same
square.
bat channel either. Everybody, we'll talk to you later. Be good. Have a good weekend.